us. First, a look at our main news headlines. The Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee held its quarterly meeting on Thursday to inform the public about the committee's decision relating to the country's current economic situation. A contract worth over $2 million for a new project to enhance border management was signed on Friday by the Embassy of Japan and the International Organization for Migration, IOM, the Gambia. The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, PURA, with partners organized a consultative forum on groundwater protection and integrated water quality management. The Ministry of Finance and Economic Affairs with partners held a forum on Thursday to discuss the formulation of the Draft Recovery Focused National Development Plan 2023 to 2027. And in international news, in his first open interface with ECOWAS parliamentarians on Thursday, the new President of the ECOWAS Commission, Dr. Omar Aliou Touré, shared his views on the need for uniformity on term limit for presidents in the sub-region. Those were the main news headlines, and now the news in detail. Welcome and thank you for joining us. This is QTV News. The Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee held its quarterly meeting on Thursday to inform the public about the committee's decision relating to current economic situation of the country. Suleiman Dabo reports.
The press briefing, the governor of the Central Bank, Bua Sedi, announced that the country's economy was expected to grow by 5.2%. Inflation to be at 13%, foreign reserve was sufficient to cover over 4 months of imports, and reserve requirements to be maintained at 13%. Looking at these figures, there is not much difference compared to numbers just announced in terms of the figures relating to inflation, foreign reserve balance, and requirements for the private banks. This is how the Central Bank Governor Bua Sedi describes the Gambian economy as of now.
On the domestic front, the prospects of the Gambian economy remain positive, despite global challenges. The Central Bank of the Gambia Composite Index of Economic Activity, CIEA, indicated that economic activity strengthened in the third quarter and the output gap is positive. Although the rise in the cost of living continues to hold back household consumption, public and private construction, agricultural output, and tourism are supporting growth resilience in 2022. As a result, the Central Bank forecast that the Gambian economy will grow by 5.2% in 2022.
Despite this positive outlook, the governor admitted that the balance of payments account of the country continues to experience a deficit.
The balance of payments position continues to be under pressure. The current account deficit is forecast to widen to 5.6% of GDP by the end of 2022, from a deficit of 4.5% of GDP in 2021.
Foreign exchange also continues to be a key factor in the decision-making process of the Monetary Policy Committee. According to the governor, the volume of transactions in this area ticked up due to demand for essential commodities and services.
Demand for foreign currency emanated mainly from imports of goods, energy, and construction materials.
With regards to the recently widely reported hacking or glitch in the payments of salaries of civil servants for November, as well as other allegations made against the bank, the governor explained what actually happened and how they are working to ensure continuous confidence in the institution.
The actual live data now moving the salaries from the central bank to the commercial bank, that's where this error happened. They were windfalls for Gambians living and working abroad, those in the diaspora. So most of them use those windfalls to send back to the motherland. That is also an additional contributing factor to the increase.
According to the governor, all postings were immediately cancelled by working with the commercial banks. Not a single butut, according to the governor, was lost. The governor also assured the country of his desire to transform the Gambia into a middle-income country. Suleiman Dabo for QTV News.
A contract worth over $2 million for a new project was signed on Friday by the Embassy of Japan and the International Organization for Migration (IOM) mission in the Gambia. The contract is for the implementation of a project to enhance border management capacities to promote peace, stability, and security in the Gambia. Julden Jah attended, and Sina reports.
This project, jointly with the Gambia Immigration Department, consists of building and equipping border posts of Amdanlai, Farafenni and Jiboro, as well as enhancing operational human resource capacities to ensure efficient and coordinated border management. Sidi Toure, Director General of the Gambia Immigration Department, stated that the project, once fully implemented, will undoubtedly address the needs identified for transforming and enhancing the border management operational systems.
I am excited to state that this new project has the potential to positively transform our land border system in a way that will be unprecedented in the annals of the history of border management in this country. The 3 land border posts, namely Amdalai, Ker Ali, that's in Farafenni, and Jiboro, that are targeted in the project for major infrastructural development, expansion of the MIRA system, provision of necessary border management equipment, among other important activities, are the leading most strategic land border posts in the Gambia.
Siaka Sonko, Minister of Interior, spoke of the importance of the project.
The Gambia is a country of transit and destination for an increasing number of domestic and international migrants. Therefore, improved capacity to manage borders is critical to meet its growing needs, particularly given the limited capacity of borders for surveillance. It has become more prominent to strengthen the human and operational capacity of borders in order to help curb organized immigration criminal activities.
Fomiko Nagano is the IOM Chief of Mission in the Gambia.
IOM, through this project, will roll out the following key activities in close coordination with the Gambia Immigration Department. These activities will include, on hardware and equipment, construct and equip 3 new border posts at Amdalai, Farafenni, and Jiboro to improve operational efficiencies and ensure effective delivery of border control operations.
Hirose Shinichi, the Chancellor and Deputy Chief of Mission of the Embassy of Japan, says his country is willing to pursue collaboration with IOM and other international organizations to address increasingly complex regional situations.
Today's signed project is the implementation of some aspects of the GID Strategic Plan 2090 to 2024. In accordance with the Gambia's National Development Plan and in line with Japan's will to promote human security as well as resilient and sustainable society, strengthening peace, security, and stability in every country and at borders.
The government of Japan has funded IOM projects through the country's supplementary budget to support the Gambia government, particularly the Ministry of Interior and the Immigration Department, to facilitate safe and orderly migration, mitigate security threats and cross-border organized crimes. For QTV News, I am Julden Jai.
The Public Utilities Regulatory Authority, PURA, with its partners on Wednesday, organized a consultative forum on groundwater protection and integrated water quality management in the country. Loli M. Camara attended the event and filed this report.
Key stakeholders such as the Ministry of Fisheries, Water Resources and National Assembly Matters and the Ministry of Health met to discuss and recommend actions to protect consumers and increase public awareness of the importance of groundwater protection, amongst other things. Groundwater remains the main source of drinking water for the majority of the Gambian population. Yet, the supply of this depleting resource is severely threatened by contamination from human and economic activities. According to the multiple indicator cluster